Football weather is in the air on this glorious Friday evening, live from Kaukauna High School here on Zaleski Sports. It's the Fox Valley Association Conference matchup between the number 14 ranked Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts and the number 9 ranked Neenah Rockets. Thank you for joining us here on this glorious September evening. Joel Roush, our producer here for today. Brendan Rutzloff, we thank you guys for tuning in to this broadcast that we have for you guys, and lots of football going on here this Friday night. And Friday night football is finally back over here in the Fox Valley area for the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. How about one of our sponsors here for today? Our pregame here, sponsored by Revive Wellness. Feel revitalized at Revive Wellness. Look with locations in Appleton and Oshkosh. Our IV therapy and hydration treatments are tailored to your health, beauty, fitness, and wellness goals. With over 20 years of RN experience, we deliver safe, top quality care. Visit Revive Wellness today. So, how about looks at both of these teams? Starting off with the visitors, the number 9 ranked team in Division I here in the state of Wisconsin, the Neenah Rockets, under head coach Steve Young. What a fantastic program they have going for them, especially being 2-1 this season, averaging 37.7 points a game. Their passing, we don't see much in the passing game from them, and their senior quarterback, Evan Van Evenhoven, but there's a lot of excitement that goes on with this program, especially with their senior running back and recruit going to Madison to play with the Badgers in Grant Dean. Grant Dean last week, 7 carries, 89 yards against Appleton East in that 42-0 win. And then in his entire season thus far, 29 carries for 351 yards. He's averaging 12.1 yards per carry this season. So it's going to be a tough task for the Galloping Ghosts to end up stopping Grant Dean. 6 touchdowns for Grant here on the season. And as for the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts, number 14 ranked team in the state, 2-1 here on the season, 1-0. Undefeated in the Valley Association Conference, coming off that win against Hortonville, 35-7, averaging 27.7 points a game. Their passing yards, on the other hand, they're more up there. 622 on the season, 8 touchdowns in the passing game. All that coming from Bron Schaefer. Bron Schaefer last week, what a day he had, except for those 2 interceptions. 15 for 22. 68.2 completion percentage, 248 yards through the air, and 4 touchdowns. He looked tremendous. He also had a rushing touchdown in the game. And speaking of rushing, Aiden Reardon, he's the top dog in the running game. The junior, number 0 for the Galloping Ghosts, 5'11", 181. Last week he had 11 carries, 55 yards. Not much doing for him, but on the season, 51 carries, 244 yards. On the season, so averaging pretty close to 5 yards per carry, which is still decent, but it's not to the numbers that we're seeing from Grant Dean. But this matchup that we have here tonight might be one of the best matchups that we have here on this week, in week 4 already of this season in the WIAA. It is exciting. Taking a look at the standings here in the FVA, Kimberly sitting on top, along with Neenah, Kaukauna, and Appleton North, and then the 4 other teams 0-1 are Appleton East, Fond du Lac, Oshkosh West, and Hortonville. So we're just at the very beginning here of this time between conference matchups and conference opponents, and it's only September, but this game means quite a lot to both of these programs. Sitting at 2-1, we should see an exciting one as the band here for Kaukauna is on the field. Probably going to perform the national anthem for us here tonight. So we're going to take things away to the field and the band for the national anthem. This is your Revive Wellness pregame show.
to us play our national anthem under the direction of Kaukauna High School Band Director Jacob.
How about that, folks? Kaukauna's lineup being introduced. National anthem was amazing. And now we're about to have the Galloping Ghost, the Ghost Rider, making their second appearance here on the season. Let's see how the handoff goes. Tossed it right to him, perfection. Crafty move from the Ghost Rider there. So Neenah ended up winning the coin toss here. They decided to kick the ball away. Kaukauna will receive. Neenah will get the ball to begin the second half here of the game. We thank all of our viewers for tuning in to this game tonight. Temperatures sitting around 73 degrees for a kickoff. What a beautiful September evening we have for you guys here. Winds blowing from north to south about 10 miles per hour. So definitely kicking towards that south end zone will be a bigger advantage for these kickers when it comes to distances. But here we go. What a beautiful night that we have for football. And the attendance level here in Kaukauna has really shown up. These seats are packed. This place is full here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. Kaukauna wearing the dark jerseys. Neenah wearing white. Here we go. Week 4 underway here in Kaukauna. The Ghost will take it wide open up the field. He's got numbers and space all the way up to the 42-yard line. And that was Lathan Hurst on the return there for the Ghosts. So the backup running back, Lathan Hurst, to really get it done on the return for Kaukauna. We typically see Kevin Weinberg on those returns. This time, it was Lathan Hurst with it. So the Ghosts will have great starting field position here at the 43-yard line. Trips to the right already. And in the gun is Bron Schaefer with Aiden Reardon in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off to Reardon. Reardon, he's got a wide open gap on the right, and he's going to take this all the way up to Neenah territory, all the way up to the 43-yard line. So a big first play of the game for the Galloping Ghosts under head coach of this team, Matt Binsfeld. 2-1 here on the season, looking to put up a big-time game here against the number 9 ranked team in the state. Motion to his right is Reardon. Hands it off to him from the gun again. Reardon carries it up the middle, kind of galloped his way for a gain of a few yards on that one. Might give him 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5 here for the Ghosts. Another key piece here in this game for Kaukauna is going to be senior wide receiver number 9, Parker Shue. He has had a tremendous season in the receiving corps thus far. Only 10 receptions, but 262 yards and 4 touchdowns through 3 games here this season. Reardon again cuts it back up the field, and this time the Neenah defense able to get there on a pretty solid stop, maybe a gain of a yard, if anything, up to the 42-yard line. So we'll see if Kaukauna wants to go with the throw here, or if they'll stick with the running game. Something that Neenah is very well known for. 2 receivers to his right. Motion on the left. In the gun. Hands it off to Reardon. Takes it outside. And he's able to break a couple of tackles and get there for the first down. And that will move the sticks. As that time, Dre Hannon, he was the one trying to make the play to stop Reardon in the backfield there, but he was able to just get by Hannon and make it there for the first down for the Ghosts. Dre Hannon, he's known as the backup running back here for this Neenah team, and a very solid piece to their team he is as the 2 running back. From the gun, Schaefer again hands it off. So Kaukauna, they are going all run mode here. Which, this is a different type of look that we're seeing from the Galloping Ghost, because even though you got Aiden Reardon who can get it done in the backfield, the same thing with Bron Schaefer. He can really take that RPO option and almost take it himself down the field, but we haven't seen him take it himself yet. Second and about 7 yards here from the 28-yard line. No one behind him. First throw of the game here. He's looking downfield. He's got Shoe, and it got tipped. As that was a really nice looking stop there on Neenah's defense. And that is Jacob Youngworth, who was there to break it up on the first attempted pass of the night. And I couldn't tell if it was more so Parker Shoe that just had to contest it to stop it, but the penalty here is on the Rockets. And it's going to move the sticks once again here for Kaukauna all the way up into Neenah's red zone now. Red zone offense last week for the Ghosts was 3 of 4. Hands this one off. This time, all the way, churning his way up to the 10-yard line is Kyle Kress. So the backup really able to get a nice run here, and Neenah's defense right now is really looking lost on how they can stop Kaukauna here. All the way up to the 10. Second and about 2 yards to go. Kress in the backfield. Trips right for the Ghosts. Shoe, the man in motion. And they hand it off to Kress, and he gets up there for the first down. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and Kaukauna, every single one of their plays here have been nothing but positive yards. So Steve Young maybe wondering what's going on with his defense in the student section for the Rockets, also in question. Ball at the 7-yard line. Shoe hands it off to Reardon. Reardon, this time he gets shut down by a few Rockets. The first Rocket in there on the tackle was Andrew Carlson. And there were a couple of others who came in to join him, including Luke Young. So it will be second and goal about at the same yard line from the 7 for the Ghosts. Kavanaugh to his left, Shoe to his right in the gun. He hands it off to Reardon. Reardon cuts, and he's able to get it to the 4-yard line, pick up a 3 on the play. Kaukauna really sticking with their identity on the offense, especially with their formation, with the shotgun formation, but lots of running plays. This Kaukauna team really trying to attack the number 9 ranked team in the state right now. Here's the snap. Hands it off to Reardon, and he gets stopped right at the 5. And Kaukauna's going to send on the field goal unit here. An injured player on the field, it looks like. Not sure who it is, but hopefully he's all right. It's a Neenah Rocket who is down. And this might be Andrew Carlson. Today's game is Sponsored by Visit Marshfield. Be a part of Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. Also by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. Still not sure which Neenah Rocket player that is who ended up getting back up from the injury. Nonetheless, though, Kaukauna will go for a field goal with Lincoln Chong here. This is about a 22-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up, and it is good. The Ghosts open up the game with a 5-minute and 9-second drive to put up 3 points with 6:51 to go here in the first quarter. A very solid start that we see. But now we get to look forward to seeing the Neenah Rocket offense in action and their star player, the 6', 190 halfback, senior Grant Dean. We'll see how Kaukauna's defense comes into response over that one. Both of these teams had big wins last week, and by big wins, scoring lots of points. Kaukauna had a 35-7 victory over Hortonville. They scored 28 of those 35 points in the second quarter of that game. And then Neenah had a 42-0 win against Appleton East. That one was at Neenah last week. But 6:51 to go here in this first quarter. Sun has finally set. Leaves have not yet changed color, still kind of staying the same for the dog days of summer. Kickoff underway here, and it's returned back at the 10-yard line. And up ahead is the man Dean. And Dean is able to bring it up to around the 35. So also pretty decent starting field position coming up here for the Rockets. The officials will place the ball at the 32. Van Evenhoven, the quarterback here for Neenah. We don't see much in their receiving game, but Luke Young, Caleb Schaefer, those are the two big pieces. It's mainly their runner, and he is shut down by a bunch of Ghosts. Just nothing doing there on that play for Dean. So it'll be 2nd and 10. The biggest pieces here on Kaukauna's defense that we see. Luke Tetzloff, he's a big factor. Reed Whitman, another big factor. He's got a few interceptions here on the season. Snap kind of got away, but Dean able to bounce it all the way to his left and pick up a few yards. He made that play go from nothing to something. And when you get recruited to go to Madison, that's the exact talent and things that you were expecting to see out of a guy like that. Any of these other running backs that you see out there on the field, it's so tough to be able to bounce it to the outside like that and gain so much speed. Here we go. I formation. Van Evenhoven looking deep down the field, and he lost his direction on his receiver. And that was Bennett Stuckle, the intended receiver for Evan. And it's going to be a 3-and-out to begin the game here for the Neenah Rockets. A little surprising to see them go with a deep pass to begin this game. A gutsy play call, and it was a high risk reward situation that Neenah ended up going with here. 4th and 5 to punt it away are the Rockets. Weinberg to call a fair catch on it, and he makes the catch at around the 22-yard line. They're on the punt for the Rockets. I believe was Jack Clunt. So 5:27 to go here in this first quarter, as the Kaukauna offense will start from their 22-yard line. A big-time win on their defense, though, on that first drive up against the Neenah offense. And Grant Dean, Aiden Reardon will take it to his right and shut down by the defense. And Jonah Rittner that was Rittner and Luke Young that were there. We're going to be calling Luke Young's name a lot here tonight. Same for Cole Fensky on that Neenah defense. Minimum gain on that last play, 2nd and 10. Schaefer, another handoff right up to Reardon, and he trucks his way right past Young for a gain of about 5 yards. And there's the fearlessness that we see in Aiden Reardon. He is not afraid to get down, stay low, and truck himself through the defensive line and even get through those linebackers. And Luke Young, he's a pretty big dude. He plays tight end on the offense, linebacker on the defense, 6'2", 206 pounds. Tough to get by that. Kyle Kress now in the backfield, 3rd and 5, and the whistle blows. And this will be a timeout here, taken by the Galloping Ghosts, and that will send us to our first timeout. 4:01 to go. It's 3-0 Galloping Ghosts here in Kaukauna on Zaleski Sports.
Friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Cobison Buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces, and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Cobison Buses offers a flexible schedule, and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Cobison.com for more information and to find a Cobison terminal near you.
And welcome back, everybody. 4:01 to go here in this first quarter. 3-0 lead for the Galloping Ghosts. A pretty solid 55-yard drive to begin the game for Kaukauna. Now they have a 3rd and 5. Schaefer's got 4 receivers out there. He'll take it to Parker Shue, and he's got him for a first down. And that entire play, Bron Schaefer, he was looking to his right. He had all the trust in Parker Shue on that one, and he was able to get past the sticks by more than a few yards and get all the way to the 32-yard line. Pickup of about 8 yards on the play for the Ghosts. 1st and 10. Up with it. This might have been Kress taking it up to the 35. Pile still moving a little bit. And they're going to rule Kress down right at the 35. Last week, we didn't get to see much of Kyle Kress really carry the ball. He ended up getting injured in the early portions of that game. But good to see that he's back and healthy, especially for Matt Binsfeld and his team. Kress again carries this one up the middle, and Neenah really staying right in their zones of covering the run, going right up the middle, more so getting ready to cover the pass, and it'll be a 3rd and short for Kaukauna. About 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Shu and Weinberg, wide receivers to the left. They'll run the wide receiver screen for Kavanaugh, and he's able to get by and pick up the first down. A really greatly executed play. Back and forth with Parker Shu being there to get the block on Grant Dean and to really set up an open gap on the outside for Weinberg to pick up the first. McMullen now in there as one of the receivers. He'll take it himself. First run of the day for the quarterback in junior Braun Schaefer. And I got to speak with him in our interview last week after the game against Hortonville, and he said he was very happy with how he ended up playing. Even though he had those 2 interceptions against Hortonville, he felt very good with his connection with Parker, the 2 touchdowns that he was able to get with him, and also his running game. He was very solid with it. Kaukauna, a double-edged sword with the man Braun Schaefer. Schaefer, a gutsy throw right up the middle, and he's got Shu for a first down. He zipped that one right into the number, and now Parker Shu kind of limping off the field here. And he probably might have got a little bit of whiplash from the throw, because that was a really nice throw from from Braun Schaefer to Parker Shu, and Kaukauna keeps their drive going solid up to the 35. Receivers to his right, hands it off to Reardon, and Reardon's gonna pick up a couple of yards here. But going back to his throw there, Braun Schaefer, he essentially threw that between 2 linebackers, and then the safety who was covering Parker Shu, he was just able to put it right in the spot where Shu could get it, and it was only where Shu could have it. Final 30 seconds here of the first. Split receivers from the gun. Braun Schaefer steps back, he's looking. He's got time, he moves to his right, left it a little short, and they're gonna rule it incomplete here, as it looked like he had Parker Shu on it, but left it just a little short. Those are the tough plays when you're scrambling either to your right or your left, and you kind of have to throw the ball across your body. Makes those throws feel a lot more difficult. 3rd and 7 here with 18 seconds in the first. This quarter has been nothing but Kaukauna right now. Whistle blows. And a timeout may have been taken here. We have no clarification why play paused here, but it looks like a timeout was taken. And now the officials getting Kaukauna back onto the field. I'm not sure what that was. There was no call of a timeout. Here we go. We're going to reset things. 3rd and 7. Kress will take it. Tries to get a block. What a stop by the Rockets. as the men in white are just all over it. And nothing doing here. And now Kaukauna has a decision to make, and they'll have time as the quarter comes to an end. 3-0. This has been all Kaukauna thus far. We'll see how the Rockets respond headed into the second quarter, and we'll see what Kaukauna does here on this fourth down. We'll be right back for the second here on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And welcome back, everybody. Brendan Retzloff, Joel Roush here for today's game, which is presented by Pagonis Pizza. Pagonis Pizza is your source for Chicago-style pizza with that guaranteed Sicilian taste in Northeast Wisconsin. You may also enjoy gourmet sandwiches, daily specials, and a pizza buffet. Here we go, the fourth down. Schaefer in trouble, eludes pressure, lobs it up the middle, and he's got his man. The one and the only Parker Shoe to the 5-yard line. Just what a job by Braun Schaefer to elude that pressure. You got linebackers coming in from both sides, and even the tackles getting there. Now Reardon from the 5. He spins around, and he gets wobbled down at around the 2-yard line by number 13, Blake Fish. Kaukauna playing very strategic, especially in that first quarter. Had the ball for almost 10 minutes. Schaefer from the gun, hands it off to Reardon, in for a touchdown. And the Ghosts grab a 2-possession lead. Nothing but a beautiful drive from the men in black. 11-10 to go. And Aiden Reardon now has his 4th touchdown here on the season. The extra point attempt from Chong is good. 10-0. Ghosts on top of the Rockets. The Rockets need to come up with a response here, entering their second drive of the game. We'll send things to a quick timeout. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
And welcome back, everybody. 10-0 our score. It has been nothing but the Galloping Ghosts thus far here in this top 15 ranked matchup that we have, as well as in conference play here in the state. And I know the Kaukauna faithful and fans were hyping up this game this week, and right now they are most definitely exceeding expectations. The attendance here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium also exceeding expectations. Here we go. The kick is away, and Dean will be the man to return it. All the way from his 10. Makes some cuts, grabbed by the ankles, And he kind of slithers his way to the 22-yard line. And Grant Dean, he's the man to watch here tonight for the Rockets. We have not seen much from him, though, in this game. Just a couple of carries and about 5 yards. For the man averaging 12.1 a carry this season. So it's Van Evenhoven from the gun. Man in motion, sends him to the right, and whistle blows. Laundry on the field, and it's going to be a false start here on the Rockets. Neenah just not looking very professional from an offensive standpoint. Silly mistakes, especially false start penalties, can really drift you back and cause trouble. We'll see how they do in this pressure. Van Evenhoven hands it off to Dean. Dean tried to work around a couple of blockers. Might have picked up a couple of yards here. Second and about 12. And you'd have to wonder how much they're going to rely on Dean in the backfield and the three-legged punch of Dean Drehannon and Evan Van Evenhoven. Dean gets around on the outside, trucks a defender into the ground. That is Reed Whitman, who took a big hit, and a piece of laundry gets thrown again. And this might be on Dean, which would back up Neenah even further for the personal foul. We'll see what the officials say here. There's a lot of barking at each other on that Kaukauna sideline. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Rockets and Grant Dean, and that's going to back them up 15 yards. That is a huge penalty. They're actually going to say half the distance to the goal because it was within the 20-yard line. So Neenah dealing with a third and a long, long ways to go. And another flag. And it's another false start penalty. I don't know what's going on right now with them. They're just seeming very disoriented, and now they back it up 5 more yards to the 6. Well, third down and even longer than in an eternity this time. They got to get to the 30 for a first down from the 6. Van Evenhoven, he's just going to find his man here on the slant. Almost got to break a tackle, and that's Matthias Charles, who's taken down, probably got 10 yards back, but Neenah's going to have to send on the punt unit, which means Kaukauna's going to get the ball back. And already sitting up by 2 possessions, Neenah really backing themselves into a tough spot. Low snap. Send this one away. Pretty decent punt. Drops it at the 50, and Kaukauna's going to let this one roll to the 42-yard line. So a pretty solid punt coming from Jack Clunt there for the Rockets. About a 56-yard punt from Clunt. But once again, Kaukauna is going to have great starting field position here from the 42. We thank all of our viewers for tuning in and watching tonight's game. Reardon's going to take it up the middle to around the 45. And Kaukauna, here they go again with Matt Binsfeld going with the strategic play of let's just run the ball, get some time off the clock so Neenah can't really get the ball, and then come up with a couple of pass plays to really throw off that defense. It's been a solid effort tonight from the men in black. Alone in the backfield is Schaefer. Schaefer's looking deep for Shu. A spinning grab all the way up to the 24-yard line. What a grab and catch by Parker Shu. And that really got this crowd going. And Steve Young, the head coach of Neenah, really needs to come up with an answer for Parker Shu. And I also believe that was Grant Dean on the coverage, covering him. Right now, the recruit is getting burned by number 9. Here's Reardon. Handoff up the middle and maybe 1 or 2 yards. And a Neenah player down on the ground. Hopefully he's all right. We're going to send things to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown
That's a big loss.
into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
And welcome back, everybody. So the injured Neenah Rocket was number 62, Braden Milbrot, the 6'2", 225 defensive and offensive lineman. A starting piece, so a big piece of this Rockets team that they just lost. 2nd and 8 here for the Ghosts. Schaefer from the gun. He'll take it, throws it down towards the side, and a beautiful grab made by Kavanaugh Weinberg, and that might pick up the first down to move the sticks. That was a professional-looking throw right there from Bron Schaefer. Even though it was a little bit short and low, he was throwing that ball before Weinberg even made the cut to go outside, and that's always a dangerous look, but what a play from the Ghosts, and what a drive once again. Here is Reardon taking it up to the 5. Actually, Kyle Kress was the man in the backfield who took it. And the Ghosts bring this ball up to the 5-yard line now. And if you're the Neenah defense, you got to come up with a big-time stop here. In this first half clock, it is ticking by very quickly. Already 6.5 minutes to go in the half. And Kaukauna has had the ball for about 80% of this game. Hand off to Reardon. He's got an open hole towards the 1 yard line, and the defense of the Rockets was able to pile up and stop him. It looked like Reardon had a wide open gap to take to the end zone. Kaukauna going no huddle mode. Quick snap, handoff to Reardon, and they shut him down again on the third down play. So it is decision time here for the Ghosts on fourth down. And if you're Matt Binsfeld, I would say why not go for this? Because Kaukauna has clearly been dominating with the football this game, and maybe they want to think things over, take a timeout. That's what it's looking like. And Coach Binsfeld does call a timeout with 5:24 to go. We got 981 viewers in our live stream right now. So thank you to our viewers for watching this game. If it's not for you guys, we wouldn't be able to do these broadcasts. And our sponsors also a big help to us right now. It's Kaukauna in complete control of this game. It has been very surprising to see Grant Dean not be a factor at all in Neenah's game, but Neenah's had 2 3-and-outs. Neenah's only had 2 drives in this game. And their first drive went for about 5 yards. Their second drive, they lost about 15 yards. So Neenah has negative yardage in their offense here in the half. And they need to come up with a big time stop here on the defense. It looks like the Ghosts are going for it on fourth down. And in this situation, Kaukauna really likes to go with the run-pass option, so we'll see what they do. Flag on the play. Might be a legal formation. Or too many men on the field. This might be too many men on the field. No flag on the play. Not sure what the official was throwing the flag for. He might have thought the same thing up as I did in the booth. But once again, don't be surprised if you see a run pass option. There it is, right up the middle to Kress. In for 6. And the Ghosts are up 16-0. That is a huge score for Kaukauna. Neenah is just looking lifeless right now in this first half. I don't know if Neenah was expecting Kaukauna to play their game differently, but it has just been a domination. Lincoln Chong with the extra point, 17-0. But as I was saying, Kaukauna's just been taking care of business, and they are standing on business with a 17-0 lead. I'm sure a lot of people viewing this game were not thinking that this game would go like this, but it most definitely is. The junior quarterback in Braun Schaefer, this is only his 4th career start, by the way. He's looking like a true veteran quarterback out there. Almost all the passes he has made have been the right decision, going to the right guy. And also, what a night it has been for Parker Shue here tonight. This season, he only had 7 receptions for 154 yards and the 2 touchdowns. He's already got about 65, 70 yards in receiving here in this first half. 5:19 to go. Weinberg to send it away. Dean on the return from about the 5-yard line. Makes a cut. Tries to go between defenders. And he just gets shut down right at the 20. And here we go again. The Rockets offense. Kind of far back at that 21-yard line. They really got to put something together here on this drive. If maybe to them, if they can score a touchdown, maybe Steve Young's thinking, we can score a touchdown here with barely any time on the clock in the half. We'll get the ball back to begin the second half, and just like that, maybe we can score again to make it a one-possession ball game. The pitch over to Charles, and Matthias gets shut down at the 15, and the Ghosts were all over on that play, studying the film for real. Today's game is presented by Culligan. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That's Culligan Water. About 4.5 minutes here in the half. Van Evenhoven dumps it off to Dean. Dean makes a man miss, cuts it upfield, and Neenah finally has their first down of the game and a late penalty flag on the play. And this might be a late hit here on the Ghosts. Looked like they were tackling Dean as he was already out of bounds. And that is what they're calling it. But that's another part of this Neenah identity of their offense. They really like to dump it off on those passes to Grant Dean and let Grant use his elusiveness and read defenders and also get those blocks upfield. So Neenah now able to get into Kaukauna territory at their 48-yard line. Van Evenhoven hands off to Dean. Actually, that was Dre Hannon on the carry. And what a stop in the backfield by the Ghosts and number 44, Hunter Myers. Myers with a bear hug tackle. Sends them back to midfield. 2nd and long. Van Evenhoven sends Dean to his left. Now he's in motion. Play action. He's got his tight end open. Down, up the field he goes to around the 25-yard line. It's Luke Young. And that is a great play call there by Steve Young and the Rockets. Luke Young just able to bounce off of a blocker, make his way up the field, and get an easy grab and a solid gain of 24 yards here for the Rockets. Just a little over 3 minutes to go here in the half. Schaefer to his left. Dean in motion. Evenhoven. Looked like they ran the same play again, but flipped it around and a big hit from Luke Tetzloff as hopefully he is all right. That might have been Brandon Pierce on the reception, and he is down on the ground, and he took a big time hit from Luke Tetzloff. And Neenah starting to gain some momentum here. And to them, they're hoping that doesn't affect them, but they're also just hoping that their wide receiver and cornerback's all right. Now the Kaukauna training staff going over to check in on him. When you see hits like that, those are big-time scares. And when it comes to seeing a man down like that, you don't really think about playing the game. You more so think about your friend, your classmate, and just hoping that he's all right. Looks like they're able to get him up here. That is actually Caleb Schaefer. So Caleb Schaefer, the man injured on the play, took a big hit to the legs from Tetzloff. It was a fundamental tackle, but with the play happening so fast, he almost looked like a defenseless receiver. And when you take those shots down low like that, it can really cause a scare. Here we go to resume play. Second and about a yard. Dean takes it up the middle. A pile of ghosts are there to stop him. Once again, that's actually Dre Hannon, and he might have lost a yard here to bring a third and a very long 1 yard. Big play coming up here for the Rockets. The tush-push type of move. I don't think they got it. They ended up trying to flip it towards the side of the field with Van Evenhoven, and I don't think he got it. They're going with the Philadelphia Eagles tush-push special. And a big fourth down coming up. 90 seconds to go. And this crowd is electric. Fourth and about a yard. And we might have a timeout here. And Neenah takes a timeout here. So you can already feel this energy really building up quickly, as this play to Neenah almost seems like a make or break in this game. Because if they don't get it, Kaukauna will have the ball, and they get to take the time off the clock, do whatever they want with the football, essentially. But if Neenah can get this, it gives them another opportunity to get in the end zone, get themselves on the scoreboard at least, and then they'll get the ball to begin the second half. So it's interesting to see what happens. But to Neenah, this is a big-time play. And it's 4-down territory for sure. 4th and 1. Van Evenhoven takes it. He has an option. He cuts it. And they call this. We'll see where they rule the football. Kaukauna's celebrating. And he's short. Kaukauna football. They went with the read option play. And they couldn't get it. The Kaukauna defense tonight has been phenomenal. Not just their defense, it's been their offense. All facets of the game right now for Kaukauna. And now they have the ball with 1:16 to go here in the half, and see what they do with it. Schaefer from the gun. Up the middle, and he's got Weinberg for a first down. That'll stop the clock. And Kaukauna is going to keep this thing going. Going no huddle. Deciding on the play here from the 29-yard line. Schaefer drops back. Up towards Shu. And he's got another easy first down. Neenah is playing very conservative on defense right now, and it's very surprising to me. Being down by 17 points, you got to figure out a point when you're going to start to tighten things up a little bit and try to contest some of these throws from Bron Schaefer. Schaefer only one incompletion here in the game tonight. 56 seconds to go. He steps up. He's got room upfield, and it's Weinberg to the 38-yard line. Neenah's just making it too easy for him to make these plays. And Kaukauna still has a timeout that they can play with here. 40 seconds to go. Schaefer again finds his man all the way to the 30-yard line. And that was John Vogt on the reception. He's found 4 different receivers here tonight. And I'm reading our comment section here. Notre Dame, yeah, they were ranked number 1 in Division III. I believe that they still are. Might have to do some background research on that later. But to the Kimberly fans watching, this Kaukauna team is looking very impressive. But there's still another half of football to play. 30 seconds to go. Downfield, he's got a man open. But it is down on the fade side of the field for Parker Shue, as Schaefer would have had him, because Shue ended up breaking that coverage from Grant Dean on that double move. We have over 1,000 people in our audience watching tonight's game. A very unexpected first half. We'll break that down for you guys at halftime. 3rd and 2 from the 30. Schaefer moving to his right, eludes pressure, jump stops, and he kind of throws this one into traffic. Not much really doing for the Ghost here with 22 seconds left. And at this point, if you're Kaukauna, you might as well go for it and take a shot. They would have the wind with them if they attempted a field goal, but it would be about a 47-yard field goal attempt. Kaukauna still has the timeout. The run could always be an option, and Neenah has got to be aware of that. Trips to his right, timeout taken by the Rockets. Today's game is presented by Amplitel Technologies. Ready to elevate your tech to match your game? Amplitel Technologies boosts IT and technology for business in Northeast Wisconsin and beyond. From desk help, support to Wi-Fi and phone solutions, trust the experts at Amplitel. Visit ampliteltech.com for a free consultation. Also by the Amped Security Solutions, also part of Amplitel. Keep your defense unbeatable at Amped Security Solutions. Amp partners with industry leaders to keep your people and facilities safe. Enjoy peace of mind with video conferencing, access control, paging and fire systems, and data cabling. Score big with top-notch security at ampliteltech.com. 22 seconds to go. Kaukauna facing 4th down. Trips right, 1 to the left. They run it up the middle with Reardon, and they pick up the first down. 18 seconds to go. No timeout taken. Kaukauna, they're going to spike it. 14 seconds on the clock. Kaukauna started this drive with about a minute and 16 or 17 seconds left. So Kaukauna's clock management throughout this entire game has been top notch. And Neenah's going to have to come up with a response going into the second half of this game for Kaukauna's clock management skills. They don't have much control over it, though. From the 29-yard line, Schaefer looks to his right towards the 5, contested. Nice play made by the Rockets on defense. Brandon Pierce was there on the coverage. 9 seconds to go. Each team still has a timeout remaining. And it was a smart idea by Braun Schaefer to throw it more towards the out of bounds part so only his receiver could get it. 3rd and 10. They're going to hand it off to Reardon here, and he's going to cut it upfield all the way up to the 10-yard line with 5 seconds to go. And Aiden Reardon gets a very quick gain from the 29 to the 10. 19-yard carry for Reardon, and he got that in a matter of about 4 seconds. And once again, another Neenah Rocket is down as he got blasted by Reardon on that carry. Tough to tell who it is, but hopefully he's all right. Kaukauna's got 5 seconds to go from the 10-yard line, so now they have that option of, do they want to try to risk a pass to the end zone in the matter of maybe less than 5 seconds? If the play goes longer than that, though, that would be the last play of the half. But if it's shorter than that, they have that opportunity. And then if they can't get it, they'll probably just go with the field goal. But the Neenah player is still down on the field. This half has been nothing but strategy from the Galloping Ghosts. Lincoln Chung, he is on the field right now, so maybe Kaukauna is going to go with the kick now. He most definitely has the boot to get it through. That is without a doubt. We have seen a few times tonight where the Neenah defense on those point after attempts, they've gotten close to getting a piece of the ball. Things starting to get a little concerning over there. Typically don't see players down for this long, and the Neenah player finally able to make his way up. Tough to tell who it was that got injured on the play. It looks like a single-digit number, though. Really tough to tell here. Looks like Kaukauna will kick a field goal to try to make it 20-0 here to go into halftime. It'll be about a 27-yard field goal attempt from Lincoln Chung. And the kick is up, and it is deflected. And that will be the end of the half. Although they missed that opportunity and it got blocked, Kaukauna is sitting with a 17-0 lead, where Neenah will get the ball to begin the second half. And we will send things to our Kingdom Roofing halftime show. Your home is your kingdom, protected with Kingdom Roofing, committed to no pressure sales and lasting value. Kingdom Roofing covers everything from roofing to siding and windows. No gimmicks, just quality you can trust. Protect your kingdom. Visit kingdomroofingwi.com, and we will send things to our performances out there on the field, and we'll offer a quick halftime report of how things have been going here in this game here tonight. So we'll send things to our performance. Take it away onto the field.
Get ready to groove, ladies and gentlemen, with the king of rock and the 2024 Kaukauna Marching Ghosts under the direction of Mr. Jacob Martin. Along with this year's theme, Michael Jackson. The king of this band will be performing the classics. Good, Smooth Criminal, Beat It, and the Big Team. New commanders, Alice Sewell, Camille Hawk, and Olivia Barassa. Are you ready? Please go up for your marching ghosts.
Good evening, football fans. Jason Zaleski here, and welcome to halftime of your game. We'll have you back to the field in no time. First up, a couple things I want to talk to you all about. Our upcoming schedule. We've got a sit down with Mike Sins and Dan Hill of Menominee and Rice Lake football, and I'll tell you all about our football rankings and where you can see those rankings every week, well ahead of everybody else. But first up, our Zaleski Sports headlines magazines are out on newsstands now. This is our free weekly high school only full color magazine, and again, free for you to pick up around the area. First, our Medford edition here. This is Abbotsford Falcons on the cover. This edition is free to pick up at Colby Quick Trip, Abbey County Market, Stetsonville C-Store, Medford County Market, the Torpedo in Thorpe Super Value Grocery Store, and the Withy BP. Those are free to pick up, plus chock full of information on the inside about all your favorite schools and sports. And in the Marshfield area, magazine free to pick up at all three Weiler's locations in Marshfield: Pick and Save, Festival Foods, Blanker BP, Draxler's of Hewitt, Stratford Senex, Spencer A&W, and Russell's of Neilsville, and over in Greenwood at Quick Trip there. And again, just chock full of really great information. Again, all your favorite sports. All the kids are in here. Pictures, write-ups, the whole thing, and it's yours. It's free. That is our weekly Zaleski Sports headlines, high school sports only magazine. Mike Sins and Dan Hill around the corner on this halftime report. Jason Zaleski back here to keep this halftime show rolling for you. Had a chance to talk to Menominee Mustangs head football coach Mike Sins. And after this, it'll be Rice Lake Warriors head football coach Dan Hill. Menominee in Rice Lake, our Zaleski Sports game of the week, and you can see why. Two really powerful football teams here early. We are at halftime there. If you want to see that game, if you're not already watching it, the full slate of football games across the network available at ZaleskiSports.com. Just click the link from there, and it will automatically launch into your game. Let's talk about football rankings coming up right after this. Hey gang, Jason Zaleski back with you. Our football rankings are available for all to see. You go to ZaleskiSports.com and you click on VIP. And let me just get this straight here for you right away. This is not an opinion poll. There are those that are out there. Opinions, everybody's got one, right? This is our rankings is based on the actual formula used by the WIAA to seed these teams come playoff time. So if you want a realistic look at how things are going to fall when the WIAA's supercomputer draws up the seeds, you go to ZaleskiSports.com and you click VIP. That's where to find the information. It's no opinions. These are mathematical formulas based on the same ones used by the WIAA. And folks, it is just math, and you cannot argue with math. So here we go. I'll give you the top 3. You can find them all, again, at ZaleskiSports.com. Just click VIP. In Division 1, Muskego, Franklin, and Oconomowoc. Now, Franklin and Muskego probably going to tangle up later this year. Franklin, the number 2 team, they are live right now on Zaleski Sports. In Division 2, Cedarburg, Homestead, and Slinger. In Division 2. In Division 3, Mount Horeb, Barneveld in the top spot, followed by Notre Dame and La Crosse Logan. Medford comes in at number 5 in that Division 3 ranking. In Division 4, Columbus, Prescott, and West Salem. Aquinas also in Division 4. Performance improvement factor has them in Division 4 this year. Mosney comes in at number 5 as I take a look down those rankings there just a bit. In Division 6, in Division 5, there's no doubt about it. Stratford, the best team in Division 5, might be. We won't know. So now I'll give you an opinion. Might be the best team in Division 4 also, but that won't. It's just an opinion, right? But the mathematical facts say that Stratford is the best team in Division 5, followed by St. Mary Springs and Kiel. Others, Stanley Boyd comes in at number 6 this week, and the Orioles have things all hooked up already this year. They'll have a showdown with Regis later on in the season, but Stanley Boyd going to be a tough team to beat in all of 2024. Amherst comes in at number 8. In Division 6, Luther, Cambridge, and Howard's Grove. Others at Abbotsford, number 6. I mentioned Regis, number 7. Auburndale comes in at number 9 this week in these rankings. Again, a mathematical formula purely and solely based on the same one that the WIAA uses to slot these teams come playoff time. You find it ZaleskiSports.com. Just click VIP. In Division 7, Glenwood City, then Edgar, and then Cochrane Fountain City. As I look down the list in Division 7, I find Iola Scandinavia coming in at number 12, and Rosholt comes in at 25. So Edgar, number 2, and Rosholt, that may be your halftime game there, and that may tell you the distinct difference between the number 2 ranked team in Division 7 and then a lot of those that are not as high up that list as we look around at the football teams. We're going to talk about our schedule. We still have a lot of games coming up tomorrow on Saturday, so I'll fill you in on those right after this. Welcome back to the halftime show, gang. Jason Zaleski here. We are getting close to second half action, so just hang on. I can't wait either. I need to get back to my game over Menominee, so I'm on the edge of my seat here too.
And welcome back, everybody. Sorry, Jason, for interrupting you in that halftime show, but we thank you guys for tuning in to our Kingdom Roofing halftime show. Score here at half, just about to begin the third quarter. Kaukauna 17, Neenah 0, and this has been all successful clock management done by Matt Binsfeld, head coach for the Galloping Ghosts, and also the offense for Kaukauna. In their 4 drives that they've had in this game, they have not had to punt the ball yet here tonight. Started with a field goal. Second drive was an Aiden Reardon touchdown. Third drive was Kyle Kress touchdown. And then the fourth drive was with that last minute left in the half, and it eventually turned to a blocked field goal. But big news on Neenah's department is Grant Dean. He was the Neenah player who ended up getting injured to close out that the first half, and it seems to look like it's a knee or an ankle injury that he is dealing with, and he is out there on the sidelines just sitting down with one of the coaches, and his likeliness to return is probably doubtful here tonight. But it's been Neenah miscues and unfortunate situations for the Rockets here tonight, and here we go to begin the second half. On the return is Hannon, and he takes it all the way up to about the 29-yard line for the Rockets. But the Neenah miscues and unfortunate situations that I was going to mention are penalties. They've really been affecting them. One of them an unsportsmanlike penalty, unnecessary roughness, plenty of false start penalties. Just not the type of situation you want. Clock management, it's been tough for them. Kaukauna's really dominated this game tonight, probably had the ball over 80% of the time. And Van Evenhoven finally finds one of his targets in Charles, and he takes it up to the 45-yard line. And now it looks like a galloping ghost is down on the turf. And the last thing I was going to mention was injuries. Neenah had a few injuries in that first half. And speak of the devil and injury, the injury bug has found its way out there again. This time on Kaukauna. Not too sure who the man is that is down, but hopefully he's all right. Very first play of the second half here. So the injured player was Alex Canner, and he seems to be in a lot of pain. So hopefully that Adam Canner, he's all right there, the senior safety for the Ghosts. And now Neenah's got a 1st and 10 from the 44 here. Van Evenhoven's going to take it himself up the middle. And when you are without your star recruit running back, that's going to be a challenge tonight in this second half for the Neenah Rockets. It's a big loss for them to lose Dean, but they need to persevere and carry on. Man in motion, sends him to the backfield, fakes the handoff on the option route, tossed it over to him. He's got a route up the field, and he got clocked down there. That was Bennett Stuckel, and a flag is thrown late on the play. And you're probably going to think this is the helmet-to-helmet contact on the defense. That was an aggressive hit that the Ghosts ended up making on Stuckel there. And Neenah finally starting to get a drive going. This is what they were searching for. Officials still discussing the penalty. Ball right now is at the 40 of Kaukauna, but I think it will go up another 15 yards. Here's the call. And they got him with a targeting penalty. Kaukauna ruled for targeting. .10:43 to go. The ball does go 15 more yards up the field. So Neenah's got great field position here at the 35. Taking it up the field is Hannon, and Hannon's able to get a first down for the Rockets. And this is the offense that Neenah was searching for in that first half. 17-0. First down at the 15-yard line for the Rockets. Van Evenhoven looking downfield, and Hannon's got it. Kind of had to fall over and reach out for that one. Not the most comfortable position you want to be in to receive the football, but a pickup of around 8 yards nonetheless. How about this for Kaukauna? Behind their sideline on the track right now, Parker Shue and Bron Schaefer are playing catch with each other. They're trying to keep that connection. Neenah, on the other hand, trying to find a connection with the end zone. 9:15 to go here in the third. Hands it off. Hannon will get stuffed. The ball comes out, but he was already down. And that time it was Sam Weber who was there to make the stop. And if I'm Neenah here on this third down, it's either you go for a big-time run up the middle and use your height to your advantage, or maybe go with the play-action pass and find a guy like Luke Young on the outside. Jumbo package for the Rockets, and there's a lot of movement in the front, and they're going to get him on a false start. And it's been those types of penalties that have been killers to the Rocket-powered offense. So Neenah will try it again from the 11-yard line. Big third down here. Maybe 4-down territory. We'll see. I formation. Van Evenhoven takes it. Penalty flag flies again. And it's another false start. And that time it was the younger offensive lineman. With Braden Milbrot out of the lineup from that injury earlier, it was one of the younger offensive linemen who ended up jumping the gun. And just like that, Neenah is to a 3rd and 11 from the 16. They better get the snap off quick, because Kaukauna didn't make any substitutions. Neenah really took their time. 3 receivers to his left. Moan in the gun, Evenhoven. He's in trouble, and he gets thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. In on the big-time tackle. Looked like Julian Becker. It was Becker and Hunter Myers on the big-time tackle, and now Neenah is going to go for a field goal here. This one about a 36-yarder. It is up, and it is wide left. No good for Jack Clunt. And that really just has to take the firepower out of you if you are the Rockets. Had the distance on it quite easily. But Neenah is now in a deep hole, down by 3 possessions with a little more than 18 minutes left in this football game. Kaukauna to take over for their first drive here in the third. Schaefer to hand off to Reardon, and Reardon kind of just ran into a wall, maybe 1 yard of a pickup on the play. Looking for the perfect getaway? Let Travel Leaders Discovery handle all the details. From Mexico and the Caribbean to Europe, Hawaii, Alaska, Africa, and beyond, they've got you covered. Their local travel experts create unforgettable experiences tailored just for you. Ready to travel stress-free? Visit tltrips.com and start your adventure today. Reardon's going to take this one on the outside on the counter play, and he just spins around as he was already ruled down. Pickup of about 5 to the 26-yard line. Today's game is also sponsored by Bear Performance Marketing. Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success. From brand development to social media marketing and promotional solutions, we streamline your marketing for maximum results. Learn more at BAERPM.com. Schaefer a little wide on this pass, but a nice reception from Parker Shue with the trusty hands and footwork to pick up the first down for the Ghosts. And look at this. Shue, he's already ready on the line of scrimmage. He is ready to go. About 5:33 to go here in the third quarter. Trips right from the gun. Hands it off to Reardon. Finds a crease, and he's able to get in there to the 35. Reardon, a little slow to get up there, but he got some help from his good old lineman. And Chmielewski. Same formation going for the men in black. This time, looks for Weinberg in and out of the hands of Kavanaugh to stop the clock. And that was another big part of Kaukauna's first half. They had many completions and very few incomplete passes, which really kept the clock going for the Ghosts. Under 5 to go. 3rd and 5. This is a big down for the Neenah defense to get a big-time stop. Schaefer looking downfield, and he's got Weinberg for a first down. Got him for about 11 yards on the pickup to the 48-yard line. They're going to say it's a pickup of 13 yards on that pass to Kavanaugh. And we are seeing this junior quarterback in Bron Schaefer look very poised in the pocket out there. And then when there comes pressure to him, he's able to elude the pressure. And he has not been sacked here tonight. He has done a great job out there in the backfield. Seems like Neenah sending an extra man on the blitz. Schaefer looking deep down the field. And he's got his man, Parker Shue, with a dime of a pass. The Rainbow Connection for a first down. A 31-yard gain on the pass into double coverage from Bron Schaefer. And there's going to be a false start here as Reardon ended up moving. He might have been confused with the play the Ghosts were running there. What a connection, though. Bron Schaefer has had Parker Shue's number here tonight in a positive manner. You can't place a ball in a better spot. That's how great of a throw that was from the junior. Starting with the 1st and 15 here on the option over to Reardon. Breaks a couple of tackles. And the offensive linemen, too, for Kaukauna, they just keep pushing forward and really knocking down this defensive line of the Rockets. And once again, it looks like Milbrot, he's limping a little bit as they had him back into the game. And you can tell he's just not 100% healthy out there. Second and about 8. Schaefer hands it off to Reardon again, takes it to the right. Penalty flag flies. And that did not look good. I would just put this in the latest way possible. After that holding penalty, one of the players kind of stepped up and almost looked like he gave a stomp to him. I'm not going to mention any names or anything on that, though. That just didn't look great. I don't think the officials ended up catching that. So after the holding penalty here on the Ghosts, 2nd and 17. Kress in the backfield. Schaefer steps up, moves to his right. He's got a ton of field ahead of him, and he takes it up to around the 16-yard line. Penalty flag does fly in the backfield. And this seems to be another holding penalty here on the Ghosts. So now Kaukauna kind of shooting themselves in the foot with some penalties. The ball will be placed all the way back at the 40 now. And those sticks are a long, long ways to go. 27 full yards. Receivers right. Weinberg was the one in the slot. And Schaefer, he ended up looking over to the sideline, and he was able to find his man. It was for a completion. Pearson Bauer. It's either Bauer or Weinberg there on the completion. A gain of about 3 yards. And Schaefer, he didn't really have much places to go with that one. He was trying to buy some time, create something out of nothing. 3rd and a long ways to go. Split receivers. Schaefer takes a snap, drops back, moves over to his right, still looking downfield, crosses it down the field. What a grab made. A big-time hit from Luke Young. As I don't know how Brody McMullen was able to hang on to that football. And now a player is down on the field. And this might be Parker Shue. And he seemed to be cramping as the training staff is working on his calf. But he seemed fine once the play was done. And with him being down, we'll send things to a quick TV timeout. 17-0 here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's game is presented by Fox Valley Tool and Die. Fox Valley Tool and Die Incorporated is a precision machine job shop that supplies critical machine components for a range of customers from Fortune 100 companies to local paper mills. For the results you need under one roof, contact us today, 920-766-9455. That's 920-766-9455. Parker Shoe exits to the sideline to get taken care of with the cramp. Schaefer, low in the gun, steps up, looking downfield into double coverage. Lots of business was going on down there towards the end zone. Incomplete pass, and it seems like Kaukauna might punt things away here with 2:39 to go. The turnover on downs on the 4th down play. Thank you to the producer, Joel Roush, for the information on that one. Caught in the moment a little bit. 2:39 to go. Neenah's got the ball at the 29, hands it off. Hannon will take it to the 36-yard line. We're going to see a lot of carries from Dre Hannon here. He is known as the second-string running back, but the senior, 5'9", 180, he still has the type of running level to be a number 1 running back, with Grant Dean out on the sidelines on crutches. High snap. Van Evenhoven, he was able to maintain it, and the offensive line does a great job to advance forward with Hannon to pick up the first down. But Neenah's got to go quickly here, being down by 3 possessions. Keep in mind, Neenah only had the ball 3 times in the first half of this game. So every possession to them here in this second half is crucial and very valuable. Sends the man in motion. Van Evenhoven fakes it, looking downfield towards a receiver, and he makes the grab and flags fly. What a catch. Dre Hannon, he was the one to make the catch. So the running back, he can also get it done downfield, and a big-time play and a big-time catch between Van Evenhoven and Hannon for the first down on the pass interference. Pass interference and all, it doesn't matter. Neenah is able to get in Kaukauna territory with just under 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now the officials kind of gather up. As they declare that it was caught and the penalty was declined. Here we go. Charles in motion. Van Evenhoven got the pass tipped and deflected. In the backfield there on the pressure was Isaac Moss. The linebacker did a great job of applying that pressure. And Moss, the senior, 6'2", 205, he really got up there quickly on the pressure. 2nd and 10 here for the Rockets. They'll go with the handoff. And maybe a few yards on the carry there for Hannon. Looking at Kaukauna's sideline here, Parker Shoe, he's up and moving around a little bit, and he's hydrating himself. The latest update that we have on Dean for you guys, all I know is he's on crutches and he was walking around. I think he just went to sit down. Van Evenhoven looks downfield, and this one tipped. Great catch made by the tight end and Luke Young to move the chains on the third down for the Rockets. But coming into this third quarter, the second half of the game, I would say Lean is listed as doubtful and very likely to be out of this game. Final 15 seconds of the quarter. From the 20-yard line, right in the red zone. Hannon will take it for about 2 or 3 yards, and that should be the final play of this third quarter. It was a quiet third quarter. We did see some good back and forth from both of these sides, but Neenah still hasn't found themselves to get on the scoreboard, and they are running out of time. They have 12 minutes left, down by 17. 17-0, headed into the fourth quarter here on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back, everybody. About to begin quarter number 4 here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. Second and about 8. Hannon just runs into a door of Kaukauna defenders, and once again it was the linebacker Moss and number 32 Sam Weber on the stop. As the officials blow the whistle, to pause the play. Might have been another injury out there on the field, as I just saw one of Neenah's players go running to their sideline and just fall to the ground. So once again, the injury bug has just been going around this field here tonight. Van Evenhoven from the gun. Steps up, looking to his right. Might take it himself, and he will. Cuts up the field. Still moving around, and he spins down to around the 16-yard line, which will be a fourth and about 5 or 6 yards for Neenah. And it's decision time for the Rockets. They can get 3 points on the board, try to get on the field at least 2 more times and score the 2 touchdowns in this game, or they can go for it deep in Kaukauna territory. And it looks like they're going for option number 2. Going for it. The cowbells are ringing. Man in motion. Looking downfield, and he's got his man. It's a close spot. We'll see where they call it. Right at the 10. We might get a measurement here with how close this is. Neenah's saying first down. Kaukauna is saying short. It depends where they spot the ball. We are going to get a measurement. Weber was the one to make the stop. The man on the reception, I believe, was Brandon Price, excuse me. We'll see what we got here. And it is short. The Galloping Ghosts get yet again another stop on the turnover on downs. It has just been a night to be part of the Men in Black. 10:23 to go. And the number 9 ranked team in the state is really under pressure now. Was short by not much, maybe a foot. The handoff to Reardon as he's just patient in the backfield and he's able to work his way all the way up to the 16-yard line for about 6 yards on that carry. So a 2nd and 4 here for the Ghosts. What a beautiful Friday night for Week 4 football. Check out all of our other coverage going on live, ZaleskiSports.com. From the gun again, Schaefer hands it off to Reardon. A spin, works off of one tackle and bounces it out to the 25-yard line for a 9-yard gain for another first down for Kaukauna. And from what I heard, this student section going the All-American theme here tonight, here in American Night, and they were already going with the "I believe that we will win" chant. Big conference game between these two teams to determine who the top dog is, along with very likely Kimberly. Crest will pick it up for about 2 or 3 yards. Appleton North, the other undefeated team in the conference. Kimberly sitting in as the number 4 ranked team in the state. Muskego sitting in on top. This Neenah team, they ended up going up against Muskego in Week 1 in a 21-31 loss to Muskego. Now they're down by 17 to the Galloping Ghost, and Schaefer will take it himself on the option. Goes along with the sideline, and he's able to pick up another first down. Up to the 38. And I'm not going to say that Kaukauna is on the level of Muskego right now. They have just been playing a very well-strategic game here tonight. Up by 17. It also doesn't help Neenah, though, the fact that Grant Dean is out with that injury. But we saw Dean for a majority of the first half of this game. Got injured on the defensive side. Crest will take it, breaks a tackle, able to stick with it, though, and make the play on him was Elias Vargas. So a pickup of about 2 yards to the 40. And that sideline in the white in the student section and parent section over there, it's dead. You just don't see much enthusiasm and energy coming out of them. Schaefer, play action, just above arm's reach of his man. Had him right down the middle on it. And that was Hoffman. Tucker Hoffman almost had a pretty solidifying grab there. Neenah hanging on to all their timeouts still after they finally get the clock to stop off that incompletion. 3rd and 8. Schaefer looking left. And great defensive move there. Broken up there by number 7, Brandon Price. Price with a great read on it. as Schaefer was looking for Pearson Bauer there. So this will be Kaukauna's first punt of this game here tonight. And it will be Freddie Ramirez to send it away. And Matthias Charles will be the man to return for the Rockets. Pretty decent punt. Charles thought about grabbing it. Now he'll take it, and he just gets eaten up. That play being made by Gavin Kennedy. And I'm not sure why Charles went with that decision. Maybe you just didn't want the ball to go further into Neenah territory. But that was a risky play nonetheless. Under 7.5 to go in regulation. Van Evenhoven needs to make magic happen right now. And he's looking downfield, and he's got a shot. He burned him, and he's able to bring it up to the 20, all the way up to the 15-yard line. Goes number 5 for the Rockets, Ashton Van Beek. First time calling his name here tonight. So the Rockets are finally firing off here. All the way at the 14-yard line. The fake, the option, tossed it over to Charles, and Charles gets stuffed. Maybe a gain of 1 yard for Matthias. They'll give him 2 yards on it. 2nd and 8 here from the 13, and Neenah's got to go quick with it. Longest play we've seen tonight from either side, that reception coming from Van Beek. The handoff to Hannon, and Hannon is able to shuffle his way up to the 8-yard line. And Neenah, they got to start going no huddle here. Hitting the 6-minute mark in this game. They got to score the ball 3 times. They go quickly here. Here at the 8. Van Beek and Charles are his receivers. Hannon, player in the backfield. And looking around, Van Evenhoven is able to take it to the house. And he's in for 6. And Neenah is finally on the scoreboard with 5:41 to go. And the Rockets, don't count them out yet. They still have all 3 timeouts. As they will set up for the point after attempt. It is a 2-possession game. On the extra point, it might have been tipped, and it is no good. It's been a tough night kicking for Jack Klunt, the senior. So it remains an 11-point game. So now, if it does come down to it at a point, Neenah's going to have to go for a 2-point conversion. Being down by 11 with 5:41 to go. We'll keep things here with you guys. Today's game is presented by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Also by Cobazin. Cobazin offers a flexible schedule and well-paid part-time job. The perfect balance of work and play. Kaukauna Buses Ltd. also specializes in providing charter services to all sorts of events, such as sporting events like this one, weddings, transportation, and private parties just the same. Join us and make a difference in your community. Visit Kaukauna.com for more information. We take pride in every ride. .541 to go. We'll see if Neenah goes with the onside attempt. I could assume they would. And if they get this, that would be a huge turnaround and maybe wake up the Neenah crowd a little more. Clunt will kick it away. Kaukauna's got their hands team on it. And Shu is the one to grab it. And Kaukauna will have great starting field position. And now they got the chance to close this thing out as Shu goes limping off of the field. The senior captain laying it all on the line for the Ghosts. Right at midfield. The handoff to Reardon. Reardon spins around and is wrapped up in the arms by Cole Fensky. So about 3 or 4 yards there for Aiden Reardon. And they'll say 3 yards on the carry. So 2nd and 7, clock still ticking down. Looking ahead for both of these teams. Kaukauna next week, they'll be going up against Fond du Lac and the Cardinals. And as for the Rockets, they'll be up against Oshkosh West next week. Conference action on both sides. Reardon up the gut to about the 44-yard line in Neenah territory. So it'll be 3rd and about 4 yards to go here for the Ghosts. Reardon last week, 11 carries, the 55 yards. On the season, 51 carries, 244 yards. And we've seen a solid 70-yard night tonight from Aiden, and he'll take it again, and the pile keeps on pushing, and we'll see if he got to the sticks. The clock does stop, so he might have made it, and he did. It's a 1st down for the Ghosts, and that is a huge 1st down carry as Reardon, 3 straight carries, able to get 10 yards downfield. Still over 1,000 viewers in our live audience here tonight. We thank you guys for watching. Looking at our comment section here, talking about Grant Dean. Reardon on the carry again. He's able to accelerate his way up to the 33 for about 7 yards. And this is looking like Kaukauna is going to put an upset, and put that in air quotes, on the Rockets here. Both of these teams are great football teams all around. And if you're Neenah fans, maybe you're thinking, hey, if we had Grant Dean, the story might be different. But Kaukauna kind of put a shutdown to that as Crest takes it up to the 29, flag on the play. Kaukauna kind of put an end to that conversation in the first half. They really shut down Dean very well, as they'll move the ball back 10 yards, holding on the Galloping Ghosts here. But a big thing that killed Neenah's game here tonight was penalties. A lot of false start penalties put them in not too great of a position. And you can see where penalties take you. They're called penalties for a reason. There needs to be a consequence for them, and it's not just going back the yardage. It's losing the football, turnover on downs. Schaefer's going to take it himself, kind of grabbed by the helmet there as he gets thrown down behind the backfield by number 90. Timeout taken by the Rockets. That was Ian Hermson who might have made the tackle. It was either 90 or 91 on the stop there. But with the timeout taken here, we'll keep things here with you guys. Today's game is presented by Kelderman Plumbing. With over 40 years of experience altogether, we have the skill and expertise to provide customized and dependable solutions for a wide range of plumbing services. Come to us as your one-stop plumbing solution. We can help with any of your needs, like project designs, repiping, new construction, and commercial remodeling. Call Kelderman Plumbing 920-450-5398. That's 920-450-5398. Also, our game is presented by Kingdom Roofing. Your home is your kingdom. Protect it with Kingdom Roofing. Committed to no pressure sales and lasting value, Kingdom Roofing covers everything from roofing to siding and windows. No gimmicks, just quality you can trust. Protect your kingdom. Visit kingdomroofingwi.com. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. Third and about 17 yards to go for the Ghosts. Schaefer, play action, up the middle, and he's got his tight end and Pearson, Tucker Hoffman, excuse me. Hoffman brings it all the way up to the 11-yard line and really solidify things for the Ghosts. And that's just been the type of night it has been for Bron Schaefer when he has been in the gun throwing the ball, especially on the play action. They had a play like that earlier, but they just overthrew Hoffman. In the middle of the field, Joel Roush is telling me the middle of the field has really been a great help, and it most definitely has. And Schaefer's going to take it himself, trying to accelerate, spinning up to the 5, and he's still going. Might have lost the ball, but the player went out of bounds. But Neenah will have the football off of the fumble. So it's turned over with 1:36 to go. I'm not too sure about that one. Neenah may have had possession, but I thought the player might have been out of bounds when he grabbed the ball. Nonetheless, a great heads-up play. And they were probably just going to punch out the ball. That was Dre Hannon who came up with it. So a great heads-up play by the Rockets. But now they have 95 yards to go down the field with 1 minute and 36 seconds and 2 timeouts left. Van Evenhoven from the gun. Looking down. Left it short. A risky pass. And they got it to his man in Dre Hannon. And he's going to be well short here. Lost a few yards, and the clock is still ticking. And clock management right now for Neenah, it seems like they're just not thinking about it. They hand it off to Hannon to try to just get a little bit of wiggle room. But there is now a minute left here in the game, and they're not calling their timeouts, and they finally call a timeout with 56 seconds left. And right now, the light is looking very dim for the Neenah Rockets. we'll send things to a quick TV break. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back, everybody, live here on Zaleski Sports. Closing moments here of tonight's game between the number 14 Galloping Ghosts and the number 9 ranked Neenah Rockets. Kaukauna's put on a show here tonight, and they've put a big statement up here to prove their case. Deep down the field and nothing doing. Steve Young looked like he wanted a pass interference penalty, but that pass was too far down the field. Looking for his man in Van Beek. "51 seconds to go. "11-point lead, but as I was saying, Kaukauna seems like they're putting up a statement and a case why they could be one of the top teams in Division II play. And last year they lost in the Level 4 playoffs to Wanakee, to the Warriors. They're trying to do something differently here this season. And Coach Binsfeld wants to call a timeout here. So we'll send things to another TV timeout. We'll be right back. 17-6 here on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
And welcome back, everybody. Joel and I were talking over the break how the second half here hasn't been like the most entertaining in terms of what you see in an offense, but we're talking about how the job Kaukauna has done, they exceeded expectations in that first half, and really ever since then, that's all they've needed. And that big shutdown on the turnover on downs, 51 seconds to go, 4th down. Van Evenhoven's just got to throw up a prayer. Looking down the field, and Luke Young can't make the catch. Luke Tetzloff on the coverage. And that is going to be how things end here at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. And this crowd that is underneath us here, they are going to be ecstatic about how well the Galloping Ghosts have played here tonight against the number 9 ranked team in the state. And keep in mind, Neenah, they are a Division I program in football. Kaukauna's a Division II. So that just makes this win even sweeter to Coach Matt Binsfeld and the Galloping Ghosts as the victory formation is set. And Schaefer will take a knee. They'll have to snap it just one more time. And looking forward on the schedule next week, Kaukauna will be going up against Fond du Lac right here. And Neenah will be going up against Oshkosh West. That one over at Neenah. And actually, they say that will be it. That will do it. The victory formation lines of sportsmanship go underway, and Kaukauna rises victorious, 17-6, over their conference foe in the Neenah Rockets. What a game it was between two ranked opponents. And I'll say this, when Grant Dean gets healthy, the recruit going to Wisconsin next year, when he gets healthy, this Neenah Rockets team is nothing but a serious contender in Division I play. Don't put this game as, a Division II team just beat a Division I team. Now this team looking like they can't beat any of these other guys. Kaukauna, they put up a statement in this game tonight. And when it comes to post-game show, I'll be asking Coach Matt Binsfeld, what was the statement you were looking for important tonight and how serious it was, how you wanted your guys to perform in this game. It was nothing but tremendous. And we will send things to our Bear Performance Marketing post-game show that is coming up right next here on Zaleski Sports. Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success. From brand development to social media marketing and promotional solutions, we streamline your marketing for maximum results. Learn more at bearpm.com. That's BAERPM.com. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success, offering comprehensive solutions that include brand development, social media marketing, branded products, and digital marketing. The goal is to streamline every aspect of marketing while maximizing results. With a focus on clear, transparent communication and a driven team ready to hustle, Bear Performance Marketing is your partner for marketing that outperforms the competition. Learn more at bearpm.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle?
I think we got the thumbs up. Welcome back, everybody, to the Bear Performance Marketing Postgame Show. Brendan Ressoff joined alongside the victorious coach here of the Galloping Ghosts, Matt Binsfeld. Congratulations on this one, Coach. I mean, this was a statement type of game coming from you guys tonight. What was the mind process going into it, into this one here?
Well, you know, we enjoyed playing the underdog this week, and we talked it up to the guys, and I said, hey, I think we have a pretty good team here. I know nobody's picking you to win this game, but I think if you play physical from start to finish, you can win, and that's what it sure looked like.
And then with you guys here, I could tell you guys had a strategy going into it. Clock management. It was really all about that in the first half. You guys had the ball about 80% of that first half. Just how much did that mean to you guys to be able to carry forward and hold on to the win in this one?
Well, you know, we tried to follow the blueprint from last year, which was pretty much the same. I think we went on an 8-minute drive to start the first quarter last year. I think they had 3 offensive plays in the first quarter this tonight, and that's when you have superstars like their quarterback and running back, you don't want to give them a lot of chances. So hats off to our running backs, our fullbacks, our offensive line, and our quarterback for running it too, and keeping the ball away from them and keeping that clock moving.
How about the defense in this one, though? Held me in a scoreless through the first 3 quarters of this game, and then there was just that one touchdown there on the one deep pass that was thrown there. But everything else on this defense, you got to be proud of.
Our defense played outstanding. Coach Martin and his guys, our defensive assistants, put together an excellent defensive game plan. Really took advantage of some tendencies that they had, and it showed up. And our kids were hungry and bought into it, so they were ready for it in all those big moments. But our defense played outstanding. If we can get that kind of effort again, we can continue to be successful.
And then coming up next for you guys next week, you have Fond du Lac coming up next week. So what's the thought process going into that? Celebrate this one for a while, or?
Yeah, well, I have a pretty good memory, and I remember last year what Fond du Lac did to us, where they really took it to us. So we have to continue to get better. I wasn't totally thrilled with our second half here, but we got to get better because Fondy won't care what their record is or what our record is. They'll give us their best. So we got to get ready for it.
Well, congrats on this one, Coach. Good luck next week.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Here we go, bud.
All right, Sam Weber, there it is. Welcome to the Highlight House, Sam. Congratulations on this win. Just tell me, how does it feel to be able to take down this team, and especially great defensive stands all throughout this game, those few turnover on downs. Just how did it feel?
That felt amazing. You know, all week we're preparing for these guys. They got number 8 Grant Dean, going to Wisconsin, you know, all these athletes. You know, we're just lined up and playing football. You know, we're hitting them. We got a game plan in, and you know, we're running with it. It felt amazing. You know, we were prepared. We were ready to go.
What was the full game plan that you had going into it? I know you guys were prepared, especially with clock management, but what was the game plan behind you in the defense?
You know, we wanted to stack the box because we knew they had some really good runners. So we wanted to contain them. We wanted to make sure they couldn't get out in space, and I think we did a great job of that.
Yeah, you guys held them to a couple of 3-and-outs to really settle the mood in this game. But then just talk about going into next week now as well. Going up against Fond du Lac. Last year, that didn't go the way that you guys wanted it to. What's going to be different this year?
You know, I think that all around we're just going to stop them. I don't think they're going to do the run on us. You know, last year when we were able to push us around, I don't think that's happening. You know, I feel very confident going into this game. I'm confident confident in my guys. You know, we got some dogs in the front. We got some dogs back behind me. You know, I'm just feeling great. You know. Yeah,
I love it. The men in black got some dogs in the back behind them. I'll put you in the highlight house, Sam. So all you do is hold the mic.
Yep.
Looking at the camera up there, the guy who's waving. Say, I'm Sam Weber, and I'm in the house.
Hey, I'm Sam Weber, and I'm in the house.
Let's go. Congratulations, man. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for us here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Brendan Retzloff, Joel Roush up in the booth. We appreciate you guys for all it is that you do. Thanks for staying with us for this game. Kaukauna victorious 17-6 over the Neenah Rockets. They got Fond du Lac coming up next. As for Neenah, they got Oshkosh West coming up for them. But as for us, we got the road to take with us, and we got volleyball coverage coming up for you guys here next week. Should be a great one between Kaukauna and Neenah in volleyball. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, we thank you guys for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and we will see you guys next time. Have a good night.